So a few years ago, I had a dream about I was going into a movie theater, and I was basically the theaters that they had in that day were filled with it was like a virtual reality movie theater. And so they had, you could just pick any movie you wanted to go into, and you would be one of the characters, or just it would be such a real movie so that they could give you an experience that you would just be so excited and entertained. And then I just was reading the news yesterday, this underground news that I have an app on my phone, and Google is now deciding to they're planning on giving money to this thing called Magic Leap. So I just looked into it and I was like, what is this? And it's actually seems like they're planning on doing some kind of virtual reality Cineplex thing, which is so crazy because that's exactly what I dreamt. Um and just recently I've just been having this just deep frustration and sadness over churches. And I know I'd posted a year ago about how they're entertaining people, and just church down the street has a sign for Halloween, and they're just like, come over to our church and everyone's welcome, you can have candies and we're gonna play games. And it just makes me so sad, and it breaks my heart, because why do we have to do the exact same things that the world is doing? It doesn't make any sense. Why are we not focusing on the things of God and teaching our children that this is not okay, and that living in fear is not okay? And I just feel like this theater thing that's going to happen, I believe it will happen, is going to just be enticing people to be excited about entertaining themselves and just seeking their own pleasure. And I'm just have my phone on 1 John 3, because it says, stop loving this evil world and all that it offers you. For when you love the world, you show that you do not have the love of the Father in you. For the world offers only lust for physical pleasure, the lust for everything we see, and pride in our possessions. These are not from the Father, they are from this evil world, and this world is fading along with everything it craves. But if you do the will of God, you will live forever. And it just makes me so sad. And so I just wanted to leave this out here and just let you know what's going to be happening. And I'll be posting a link of what Google plans on doing. There's also another thing that I can post a link about that is very similar. Facebook had given money to start this virtual reality where you can go on roller coasters and do other things, and that was one of another dream that I had. But it turned actually into that people weren't just putting these headsets on their eyes just to go on roller coasters. They were doing sick things on there. It was so disgusting, and they were having sex with whoever they wanted, and it was so gross. But I just feel like this world is going to get so dark, but we need to be seeking God, because his light is so bright and it's going to expel the darkness. And I just feel his power so strong, like all the time when I talk about him. So I just pray you be blessed in the name of Jesus. He is the only one who saves.